Good morning, everybody. My name is Danny, and I'm going to show you 5 simple ways to improve your bench press today just by technique. You're going to be able to add 10 pounds to your bench before you even take the bar off of the rack today. So the first thing we're going to start with, step number 1, is safety. With increased safety comes increased confidence. You don't have to worry about dropping the weight on your chest, on your neck, on your face, which leads to you being able to put more weight on the bar, knowing that you have a safety net there. So if you don't have a spotter like I normally don't, you want to make sure that you have some of these catch grabs right here. It's going to make sure that if the bar goes down, that's above your chest, you have a way to get out from under the weight. As far as safety goes as well, we want to make sure that we're aligned properly in the rack before we get started. Too many times you'll check it out, it's pushed one way or the other. Big safety concern when you come up off of that for the first go around, your weight's uneven, it's going to go one way or the other, lead to injury and your shoulders pulling something that you don't want to. Technique number 2, we're going to focus on your grip. Grip's a big thing with bench press. Without a good grip, you're not going to be able to push the maximum amounts of weight. So what I like to do when I am setting my grip up, you don't want to be too wide, you don't want to be too skinny on this. So you're going to lay back and you're going to want your arms at about a 75-degree angle from your body. If you're going too wide, you risk injury to your rotator cuff. If you're going too narrow, you're focusing more on your triceps and you're not going to get that weight that you're looking for. So 75 degrees, go straight up and grasp the bar. You want to make sure that your elbows are parallel right under your wrist. You want a nice solid foundation right there when you're gripping the bar. With grip, you want to make sure your thumbs go up and around the bar. It's going to give you a solid hold. If you're grasping the bar too far in your fingers, it can roll off. It doesn't get you that good base with your forearms. If you're going too far forward, it's gonna roll down, hit your chest. So 75 degrees, up, grab, and make sure you have that nice solid straight up and down foundation with your thumbs wrapped around the bar. Number 3 is alignment. This is a big deal because this is going to affect your form moving forward. So when you're laying back and when you're setting yourself up for that initial press, you want to make sure that your eyes are parallel to the bar. Perfect world, the bench is going to be about 10 inches behind the bar so your head's not falling off anywhere. So what I like to do is lay back, see where I am. I'll pull my head up and make sure my eyes are straight under that. 75 degrees, up and grasp the bar where you know you should be. Make sure you have the solid wrist foundation, straight up and down. So your alignment is good, your grip is good. And number 4, you want to focus on your base. A lot of people don't think that the bench press has anything to do with your lower body, your feet are kicking and flailing around, but you want to make sure that when you're setting yourself up, you get your feet directly under your knees. This is going to give you a good base of power to push back into the bar with. Yes, we want to use our chest, our shoulders, our triceps to push off, but you can't push anything if you don't have a good foundation. So we lay back, check our legs, it's under, your legs should be under your knees, so if you squeeze your glutes, you're able to get a little bit of a push up and a push back. Keep your bottom flat on the bench when you're doing it, but that's just a good reference point about how it should feel when you're being able to push back. Eyes are aligned and even. Arms are at about a 75. Forearms are under my wrist. So I'm feeling good, I'm feeling strong. And the last thing you want to do is, again, focusing on your base. You want a little bit of that curve in your back. Again, that's going to give you enough push to go back into your bench to push it off of you. We're using our chest, our shoulders, our tries to get the bench off of us, but it's all about your base and your foundation as well when you're going up. And finally, it's your form with the actual press. If you have all these other techniques in place, your weight is already improved from having bad technique when you start off. So your form is the last thing that we want to try to focus on. So we have our good base, our feet are under us, slight curve in the back, eyes are even with the bar, our grip is good, our forearms are under our wrist, strong grasp. You're gonna push up, come out from the rack, you're gonna go down, right about nipple level, and you're gonna push straight back up. And the push should be nice and easy because you have good form at this point. You're gonna have good technique. Down, touch, push right back up. Re-rack nice and easy. Up, down. So if you use those 5 techniques before you even unrack the weight, you're gonna be able to put about 10 more pounds onto the bar. Stay tuned, follow along. We'll talk about strength training in the next video, how to improve after we have our good technique. Thanks for watching.